welcome Johan Johanneson, Director Global Transport at Arjo. Now we're going to talk a bit about the continuing change within business to business, where we see that the business to business behavior and expectations when it comes to transport and supply chain is affected a lot by B2C. And in a sense, they might be affected a little bit too much, you told me.
First of all, thank you. No, I think that the B2C world, of course, we're all affected by you're ordering a fidget spinner out of Amazon and you get a live tracking or what you perceive as a live tracking in your inbox where you can follow the shipment. And I think the first discrepancy here where we're talking about the expectations is that is most often a last scan tracking, meaning it only displays where it last was. It's not displaying where it actually is. And second to that, I'm quite firm in belief that if you knew that my shipment to you will arrive Tuesday at 8 o'clock, you would not sit and look at the track and trace because you know it's 100% it will. So it's slightly sitting as a trust builder. And I think the important part in the B2B business is actually what do you do with the information? And the information of a delay and how to treat it, that's the important part for us, and the proactiveness of how do we solve different situations. It's not so much of showcasing it on a map. It is more what you do with the information.
And how can that information be used in order to help the customer and enhance the delivery experience?
Exactly. So
can you give an example of that, perhaps?
I can, absolutely. Yeah. So just today we have a big situation in the Suez Canal where a ship has turned sideways and hit bottom, so that no ship can pass. And this morning we have live tracking of all our containers and visibility of what's in those containers. So what we have done this morning is informed all stakeholders, and we are taking the customer dialogue right now to see and to explain what can be done. And if there would be anything that is extremely urgent, small parts, whatever it may be, we can send them by parcel. And that means that proactively we've seen the issue. We see that we have containers on our own route into the Suez Canal, which may or may not be impacted. We don't know how long the situation will prolong, but it means that we can take a decision already today if there is something where we have a commitment to an end customer, maybe in Singapore, New Zealand, whatever it might be, that we can ship it out tonight with a parcel shipment to solve the situation. So that is what I mean with that. Simply displaying a map of stating here it is not giving you that much. It is how you treat the actual information behind it and what you do with it. What action plans do you have in the different cases? So I would say we are colored by the B2C business in terms of it's almost a hygiene factor today to have a track and trace solution. But the important part, at least to me, is not to showcase with a dot on a map, here is the truck or the container or the airplane. It's actually when does it actually arrive? What is the predicted ETA? And is that ETA in line with our promise?
Do you see any other developments that are affected by B2C? For instance, being able to change transport and become more agile, change the transport, a delivery point, and so on.
We actually do work with that already today. However, at this point, only with our internal service fleet, where they have a mobile phone app, and where they park their car in the evening, they push a button in that app and it geocodes and send it to that carrier who delivers directly into their truck during night. So we have same-day dispatch and ship out for our service for at least for a few countries where we have an in-night solution where the service tech parks their service van somewhere close by where they live, mainly, and they take up the phone when they park and they click, and then the orders throughout the night is delivered into that truck and to that location, and they are then enabled to do the service as first thing in the morning.
Very nice to speak to you, Johan Johanneson from Arjo. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.